Tried to do me like that, Tekashi. Soldier Boy and them they were gonna do me like that. I'm not lying, boy. They will kick me all and record it.
Hey, what's up? This your boy Big Man. You already know what it is, man. So let's get right to it. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about Charleston White, but we're really piggybacking off of a story that's out there that's taken over social media. By now, everybody's seen the memes. By now, everybody's seen the clips. And I'm talking about none other than Tekashi 6ix9ine getting beat up by some guys down in Florida, allegedly, man.
Bruh.
And when I say beat up, they put the beats on this dude. I mean, one dude was stepping on his ribs. It was crazy, man. I couldn't believe it finally happened that somebody caught Tekashi 6ix9ine slipping. Now, I don't talk about dude a lot, you know what I mean? I have my reasons, right? But what's crazy about this situation is nobody knows where this came from. Nobody knows who or why this person went after Tekashi, and it was multiple people. You can even see him in the video saying he got jumped or whatnot. But man, the result of this situation was horrible, man, to say the least. But you know that nothing can go on social media without the input of Charleston White. Charleston White had to insert his opinion about what went down. And it's a different opinion, I'll say that much. So what I want to do is play a clip of Charleston White responding, and it's rather long, but we're gonna go all the way through it. And he's talking about what he would have did in that situation and how he feels about it. And what's crazy about the situation is he's a proud rat himself. You know, he's a proud guy. He says he'll tell on whoever. So, you know, him and Tekashi 6ix9ine, they share the same type of values and things, right? So you would think you would feel bad for Tekashi, but it is the opposite. Charleston White actually went in. So before we get to the clip and talk about all the details, do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And man, let's get it. Okay, so let's start off with a video of Charleston White pretty much giving Tekashi 6ix9ine some advice. And really, he was pretty stern with his advice. It didn't seem real sympathetic. It just seemed like, yo, bruh, this is where you messed up and this is what you need to do.
See, had you not been playing gangster, you could have still had all your gun rights. But you ain't got your gun rights. If I was Tekashi 6ix9ine, I would much rather be fighting a pistol case than fighting the pain he going through with that eye socket fractured and that contusions off his ball. Boy, I would much rather be fighting a pistol case ready to...
Now, he's got a point there, because the way that they put the beat down on Tekashi 6ix9ine, it was wild, man. I'm going to keep it real. Like, I was looking at the situation like, man, they were really upset with dude, man. Like, I don't know, to this day, there's been a lot of speculations, or, you know, in the past couple hours, let's keep it real. It's been a lot of speculation about who is responsible for this. You could see three guys who are rather large guys, huge dudes, man, bald heads. You know, they really just laying it on him, man. One guy holds him up while the other guy kind of soccer kicks him in the head. Before that, one guy kind of just stomps on his ribs like real hard. I mean, they was really putting the beats on him. Good for Tekashi 6ix9ine, though. He's not doing that bad. Actually, according to sources out there, he's actually doing all right. He did go to the hospital, but it seems like he's going to pull through this all right. But what Charleston White is saying here is kind of accurate. Like, man, because Tekashi's in a weird situation. He caught a Fed case, right? So now he has a situation where he can't have a firearm legally because he's a felon, right? His situation with that could lead to him being in other potentially dangerous situations. Now, what Charleston White is suggesting is that, yo, I would rather be fighting a gun case than having to go through what he went through. I don't know, man. That might be bad advice. Y'all tell me what y'all think in the comments. But let's continue.
Tell on some more other people. Where you get the gun from, Larry? Who is Larry? His name is Larry Jenkins. Where you, man, listen, he sell plenty of people guns. Yeah, I would have, if I was Tekashi 6ix9ine, I would just get caught with guns and be willing to tell on them. Beat this gun charge. What y'all want to know? Who sold me the gun? A named Leroy Williams. Stay on 89th Street, on the 3rd floor upstairs, next door to a lady named Sheila. Yeah, he sold me a gun.
Charleston White doing this Charleston White thing, man. So he's suggesting, hey, if you get caught with the gun, you might as well, you already be telling, and you're proud. You had a song that you dropped where you were proud to be a rat and be somebody who tells on people. So, man, why stop telling now is what he's saying. Like, you might as well keep you a gun on you anyway. You get caught, you just tell on the person who sold it to you. You know what I'm saying? This is a wild situation, man.
Bruh.
I don't know how that would really play out in the legal system, but man, it's worth a try because I'm pretty sure in the state of Florida, you know, they got laws that are more friendly to guns and things like that. But the only problem is, like said previously, he's a convicted felon, I believe. So having a gun is he's not allowed to do. You know what I'm saying? He's not allowed to have a weapon in his possession or whatnot, right? So what's crazy about the situation is he's always got to roll with security. And according to some videos that had dropped last night from like DJ Academics and other people, it seems like 6ix9ine has to spend like $1.5 million for just a couple of months of that security detail that he had. So that could rack up pretty expensive, man. You're talking about a situation where you'd have to be making some crazy type of money for the rest of your life in order to have that type of security around you. And it's just not feasible, man. Unless you're a billionaire, unless you're Bill Gates, Elon Musk level, that type of security at all times, initially, yeah, I can understand the investment. But right now, man, it might just cost too much, man. He might not have enough money to support that for the long term, man. And when he was going on his rants and stuff, hopefully he thought about that, man. Now, is it a possibility they just caught him slipping? He was just chilling there and they ended up running up on him out of pure luck and destination? Yeah. But we don't even know who these dudes are. These could just be random fans, people who don't like snitches and rats, because there's a community of people who have vowed to never, let a rat or a snitch pass them by. You know what I'm saying? They're really serious about that. You know what I mean? There's been some really big cases in the last several years that involve some high level figures who have gotten it way worse than Tekashi got it. You know what I'm saying? So at least he could be happy for the fact that he ain't go out like that. You know what I mean? But let's continue.
They say he sell guns. Well, you think you can buy some from him? Yeah. Give me 4. I call it. Say you still got them guns? Man, I don't know what you talking about. Man, you remember you sold me that black 38 snub nose serial number 752. We was at your mama house and your mama and Miss Sheila was outside talking, and I gave you the money in your bedroom, by that bunk bed that your kids sleep in. You remember? Man, I don't know what you're talking about, homie. I'll talk to you later. Say, homie.
Now, if you call somebody and you're that descriptive about what they sold you, man, their antennas better be up, man.
Bruh.
If somebody gets that descriptive on the phone and you talking to them, man, you have every right to say, hey, man, I'm about to hang this up, because even if I didn't do anything wrong, man, this feels and sounds like a setup, right? This sounds crazy.
Why you hang up in my face? I ain't talking crazy. I'm trying to see if I can buy some more of them guns, just like the same one you sold me. Like that black snub nose 38 you sold me with the pistol grip on it. Yeah, like that one. You remember, don't you? See, that's what I would do for the police.
Bruh.
Yeah, every time.
Charleston White is crazy, man. I will say this. He is devout with this snitching thing. He's not changing a bit. I'll say that much, man. Dude is not changing a bit, man. But let's go.
Me hang up, I'll call back. Say, homie, you ain't got to treat me like this. I ain't no hoe. You hanging the phone up in my face. I'm just trying to buy some guns from you, nigga. Don't you sell guns? Don't you sell? You ain't got to be trying. I'm trying to buy some guns. Don't you sell guns? And then you sell me a gun? I'm trying to buy a gun.
Now, the fact that he's played out this whole scenario in his head lets me know that he has this in his toolbox, man. When it's time for him to really go down for some sort of crime or something like that, he's got a list. I'm pretty sure he's got a Rolodex of people that he has on standby that he's ready to snitch on. And he's talked about that in the past, man. And that's the advice that he's given to Tekashi 6ix9ine, man. Because the way he took that beating And the way that the memes and things are going on right now, I mean, still to this day, it's crazy, man. It's absolutely crazy.
Yeah, so I don't feel sorry for Tekashi. I told him, get some damn mace. They tried to do me like that, Tekashi. Soldier Boy and them they were gonna do me like that. I'm not lying, boy. They will kick me all and record it.
Remember that, man? Remember when Soldier Boy ran up on Charleston White? Charleston White was ready, though. And he said he gave that same advice to Tekashi. He said, and he keeps calling him Tekashi, which is hilarious. But regardless of that, he did the same. He had the same situation happen in broad daylight, though. You know, it wasn't in a gym bathroom or anything like that, right? And he was prepared. He had some mace on him, and he ain't even wait. He just started to spray the mace. And he said he told Tekashi that, get you some mace. And in this situation, that probably would have helped. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care how big them dudes are, man. If you shoot them in the face with some mace, I'm pretty sure that's going to have the same effect that it had on Soulja Boy and all his homeboys when they ran up on Charleston White, man. That was a bad day for Soulja Boy. He took a heavy L.
I stay ahead of the game. Yeah, I stay ahead of the game. They be lying to me. Boy, them whoopings hurt. That boy, mama and them used to put them whoopings on the boy, them airports ain't safe.
Yeah, man. And we're going to leave that alone on that part where he says, yo, getting beat down like that, especially as you get grown and older, man, that's for the birds, man. You know what I'm saying? Them dudes just was stomping on him, man. One dude soccer kicked him like while the other dude held his head up. Like, I was like, man, this is all bad. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, 6ix9ine, he's said some things about a lot of people who have passed away. You know what I'm saying? However you feel about that, right? So a lot of people are calling this either karma or somebody just finally ran and caught up to him. But the crazy part about this is once that door is kicked open, in the past, we've seen it with different rappers and entertainers or anybody who's allegedly a streets or whatever and then gets exposed or something happens to him. It happens again and again. So he's probably got to take some precautions and watch his back from here on out, man.
Bruh.
Now, with that, what do y'all think, man? Do y'all think that Tekashi 6ix9ine just took the biggest L of the year thus far? And what do you think about Charleston White's comments about this? Do you think that Charleston White is hitting the nail on the head by saying, yo, you need to get you some mace or you need to at least be forward thinking about these situations going in the future? Because you can't be just going to LA Fitness by yourself when you've antagonized all these different groups, all these different people over time, because you never know who you offended and when they coming back. Now, with that, this has been your boy Big Man. Do me a favor. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And make sure you hit that notification bell so that way you get a notification every time I drop this hot content. And we out of here. Peace.